Hi there, I'm Connie Holen from PixelityDesign.com, a certified mind-body business consultant. And today I wanted to talk about a question that I get a lot when I start talking to studio owners about email marketing. And that's, can't I just send retention emails from MindBody? Don't they already have those built in the system? Why do I need to do anything else? Why do I need to worry about email marketing if they're already built into the system? So in this video, we are going to look at very specifically what emails you can send from MindBody and which ones you can't. And then I'm going to give you some ideas for some additional powerful automated emails that you could add to your email marketing efforts. So automated emails in MindBody live in two spots, under Manager Tools, Auto Emails, and Manager Tools, Retention. Under the Auto Emails category, that's mostly going to be transactional emails. So these are the kind of boring, very straightforward emails that you expect when you make some kind of purchase online. They're receipts, they're confirmations, they're gift card delivery. They're very good emails to have. They're expected by clients. They build trust for your business that they come straight from MindBody, but they're not really doing a whole lot to retain your clients. They're more just expected business transaction emails. You then have your series notifications. And these are kind of a cross between marketing and transactional emails. They're the ones that get sent out when someone is about running out of classes on a class pack or running out of time on a contract. So they're not real hard sells, but they're a nice notification, a nice reminder to your clients that they might want to look at what they need to do to renew that package if they're happy with it. And then you also get a single welcome email from MindBody. And this goes out as soon as a profile is created in MindBody. And it's a really, really important email. So let's take a little sidebar conversation here, and I want to talk about that welcome email. Like I said, MindBody automatically sends it, and they have a default email in there. If you have not gone in and updated that default email, you really need to do that because the default is not doing a whole lot for your business. It's very basic. So if you need help doing that, head to mindbodywelcome.com. I have a free training video and a code swipe file so you can add in your links and you can make that email really work, really meet your clients where they're at and give them good information and give them good next action steps. And that's really important because that welcome email is opened up to 70% of the time. It is probably the most effective email you're ever going to send because people open welcome emails. They just signed up for something, they're really excited about it, and they're gonna check their inbox when they have something from you, the thing that they just signed up for. So this training is free again. It'll take you probably 30 minutes or less to customize, and it's something that's going to help your business every day going forward. So take the time to make the most of that email, and this free training and swipe file that I have for you will help make that process easy. So head to mindbodywelcome.com if you haven't already grabbed that, and we'll head back to the main program here. So moving on, you've got those emails, those auto emails under Manager Tools. You've also got Manager Tools Retention, and under that category, there's two more kinds of emails. There's just checking in emails, and there's we miss you emails. These are under the retention category because they're going out, they're reaching out to people who haven't been back to your studio in some number of days, and you can set the number of days. What you've got for each of these categories is two different emails, and you can set those to where a different message goes to someone who has a purchase option in their account and versus that goes to someone who does not have a purchase option in their account. So if I have an active class pass, but I haven't been in 30 days, I can get one message. If I have nothing, no active packages in my account, I'll get a different message. So you do have two variations on each one of those emails. The problem with these in MindBody is you just get that one message. So if I want to send something to somebody when they haven't been in 30 days, and again, when they haven't been in 60 days or 90 days, if I want to keep following up with them, it's the same message. So you have to make that message pretty generic so that it applies to someone who hasn't been in a month and someone who hasn't been in 6 months. So it has to be a pretty generic message with the same offer applying to everybody across the board. So what's missing from that group? We know what we can send from MindBody now. What are the opportunities out there that we cannot send straight from MindBody? So just some examples. These are just kind of a few of the top of the pile examples of things that you could do with an email marketing platform that has a little more capability. If you're looking at first month, instead of just that single welcome email, you can send them a series of emails to different segments. So depending on if they purchase something different. So if someone purchased a Groupon, you can send them an email or two or three or more to try to upsell them to your intro offer. If someone purchased the intro offer, you can send them a series of emails to try to get them to purchase first month unlimited membership. Whatever your pricing structure is, you can send more than that one single welcome email to different segments based on what their last purchase was, to get them moved along in the journey with your studio, to get them taking the next step. You can also send targeted specific follow-ups. So say somebody created a profile in your MindBody account, but they haven't actually gotten into a class yet. You can send them a specific message that says, hey, we saw that you created a profile, but we haven't seen you in class yet. And you can talk to them directly. In the category of the We Miss You emails, in MindBody, you've got one We Miss You email, and you can set it to go at different intervals, but it's the same message, and it's going to be the same message recycled over and over and over. The problem with that is people start to ignore that. If it gets generic and it's not targeted to where I'm actually am in my journey, I'm going to start to ignore that email. And that's the problem you get from that single email that comes from MindBody in the We Miss You category. So if you have an email marketing platform that has a little more capability there, you can send different offers at different times. So, maybe at the 30 days since my last class, I get an email that just says, it's just a friendly reminder, a little push to schedule my next class. Whereas I can escalate that offer if I haven't been into the studio in 6 months, now maybe I can get a discount on purchasing something. So you can change the messaging, acknowledge where they're at, and give them an offer that really is relevant to where they're at. You can also trigger emails to go out automatically when someone cancels a membership and has not renewed to a different type of membership. So specific recommendations based on actions that they just did that's going to land in their inbox right away, and recommending some other kind of package that may be a better fit for them. Under the idea of community building, you can send surveys at strategic windows. So, maybe at the 3-month point, you send we know you've been with us 3 months email. We'd love to hear your feedback. You're a part of our community. We value your opinion, something like that. You can also send perk reminders. So say you have a special membership perk for your members where they can bring a friend once a month. You can send them an email, and you can segment out only the people who are on a membership. So only those people who are actually eligible for that perk, and you can remind them to take advantage of it. So in summary, yes, MindBody has some really good automated emails. Mostly transactional in nature, but you do get a couple that fall into the retention category. That single welcome email, you have 2 just checking in emails, and they can be worded differently, but they go to different segments, whether someone has a purchasing option in their account or whether they don't. But then it's the same email that's going to be recycled every whatever interval you set it to, 30 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, whatever. You get that one message that goes to that group of people, and you have to reuse that same message over and over. And then you've got 2 options also for the We Miss You emails, again, based on whether they have purchasing options in their account or not. So 2 variations of the same email, but that same message is going to be recycled regardless of how long it's been since they've been in. So a really good basic set, kind of the tip of the iceberg there, but definitely ones you should be using if you're not using an email marketing platform that has deeper capability than this. On that note, if you're using something like Namaste Lite that syncs over more data points, so Namaste Lite, for example, syncs over 40 different data points from your MindBody account into the platform every night. So that means things like the last thing I purchased is going to get in there. The last class I attended is going to get in there, the date of the last class I attended, the last service I bought, those type of things. So you can really narrow in your emails based on my real-time purchases and participation with your studio. You're going to be able to send series of emails. So instead of the single welcome email, you could set a series of 6 up for that first month. You can use conditional logic, which means if I'm in that line to get those 6 emails in my first month, but I upgrade to the membership, then it's going to pull me out of that sequence. So I'm not going to get the rest of those emails that's trying to upsell me to that membership because I've already purchased it. So that makes me as the client just get more relevant emails in my inbox. And it trains me to pay attention to the emails in my inbox because I know that they're targeted for me and I'm not getting things that I've already purchased or that I'm not interested in. You get analytics on what's working. So that's really handy too. In MindBody, you can't see who's getting those emails and you can't see what they're doing with them. In Namaste Lite, you can see exactly who got what emails, when they got them, if they clicked on anywhere in the email. So you can see, and then if they purchase something afterwards, you can go and check that in MindBody. So you can really track down what emails are working and which ones you can tweak the messaging on to make better. You get branded designs. In MindBody, you can update any of those emails, the text on any of those. You can add links in if you know a little bit of HTML, and you can add your logo. But you can't really design the email really well. It's still a pretty straightforward black and white email, with the exception of your logo there. In Namaste Light, you get you can add images, you can add videos. I mentioned down there you can embed surveys. You can design the header, the footer, all the fonts, all the colors. You can add buttons. You can make it look much like your website and match your branding across the board. And then you can also, from Namaste Light, send your normal newsletters. So your email blast to everyone on your list. You know you're always sending it to an accurate account because that syncs over people from MindBody every night. But you can do your normal newsletters from there too. So that's kind of the side-by-side comparison about what you get with the built-in MindBody and what you can do with Namaste Light that has just more capability on the email marketing platforms. So I want to leave you with two challenges here. The first one is if you have not customized your MindBody welcome email, that initial email that gets sent to everybody who creates a profile in your account, head to mindbodywelcome.com, grab my free training. It'll take you 30 minutes or less, and that email will be so much more impactful for your business. So go ahead and do that if you haven't done that already. Totally worth the 30 minutes, I promise, and it's totally free. If you're ready to take your email marketing to the next level, go to pixelitydesign.com/Namaste Light and check out my email automation program and the different options I have there. There's a done for you option and there's a do it yourself option also. Thanks, I hope this was helpful. And if you've got any more questions at all, please head to my website at pixelitydesign.com and you can go to my contact form and ask away. All right, have a great day. Thank you.